William C. Rogers here with another video, and I'm off the road this week. And for most people, that would mean probably zero income. But as a business architect, I built a system. I have a system now that doesn't need a van. Huh? This is high stakes. So keep watching. You know, I've been involved with something called the Boss Suite, and you could consider this another Boss Suite review. But really, it's more of an educational type of video to show you where you can go to update your skill sets for the modern day times. You know, there's all this talk about AI and how it's going to take over. Well, the only way you can either go with the flow, ride the wave, or you can get crushed by the wave and drown. Which do you prefer? Because the wave is coming regardless. You can't avoid the wave. So what else are you going to do? Ride the wave or just let it crush you and destroy you? I choose to ride the wave and surf it. This is clean and smooth as I can. Now, when you're first learning how to surf, it's not always that easy. You're going to fall off that board a few times. But it doesn't matter how many times you fall off that board. What matters is how many times you get back on that board. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the inside of Boss Suite. I'm going to show you some things. I'm going to show you why it's awesome, show you some testimonials, and show you some of the modules so you know just exactly what you get. And I'm going to end it off by letting you know about a special bonus that's just for you if you go through my link. Because full disclosure, yeah, I'm reselling the Boss Suite. I'm selling it as an affiliate because I've taken a look on the inside. I've went through some of the trainings, the ones that interest me, which is another thing. You're going to see so many trainings and modules. You don't have to go through everything. All you have to do is pick the one that's right for you, because that's a big epiphany I got, which I talked about in one of my more recent shorts. You know, with all of these different online income generation methods that you might have come across and these so-called side hustles, some people say, well, that's a scam. This is a scam. Everybody's so quick to call something scam. But you know what? The truth is, most of them actually are not scams. Most of them actually do work if you work it. But the thing is, it might not be the best fit for you specifically. And that's one of the things Boss Suite has. It has different income generation methods that will fit different personalities. And there's even a quiz that you can take. And when you're done with the quiz, it's going to spit out a video tailored for you to tell you which income stream, based on your answers, that you should probably go into. For example, mine revealed that the affiliate marketing route was the best way. But for me, that's like a big duh. I've been doing affiliate marketing for a long time. Long time. I've been involved with affiliate marketing. So that was no big surprise to me. But for someone else, it might be the Amazon KDP. For someone else, it might be UGC. For someone else, it might be LetterWrite. For someone else, there's different methods to fit different personality styles. You know what? Let's start off with me showing where you can take that quiz at, okay? Just a second. Starting point is going to be right here, what you see on your screen. It's moderndayincome.com, and this is my personal site that I put together. You won't need to do this unless you just want to resell the Boss Suite, and that's why I've done this. I have a video going into some reasons why I joined the Boss Suite. This is actually a 3-part series. There's 3 videos where I go into this. It's on my channel at Marketing with William, by the way, which you might want to subscribe to. Go ahead so you can see all the great content I got and the important information that I reveal in this that you probably won't see anywhere else. Now, if you continue scrolling on moderndayincome.com, you'll see I have my first link. There's a Boss Suite sneak peek, which the creator, a lady from Louisiana by the name of Madison Haddon, who will take you behind the scenes and show you how Boss Suite looks and kind of explain to you why and how she set this up and how it's going to benefit you. So that's where you get a look inside. But if you just stay tuned, I'm going to go inside and show you as well. And if you keep on scrolling, then we get to the quiz I was just speaking about. This is the link to the quiz, and this free quiz is going to give you clarity, confidence, and give you your best starting point for making money now. So if you take this quiz, it's going to ask you a few questions, mostly questions dealing with your personal style, what you like, what type of things you like, what you don't like. And from there, using the power of AI and, some more insider stuff, it's going to reveal to you what's going to be the best income stream for you based on what you input, of course. Now, it's totally free for you to take this quiz, and then all you have to do is just go inside the Boss Suite, and hey, there you go. You'll be able to go right into that income stream. Now, if you keep on going and scrolling, you'll see I have a link to the actual Boss Suite where you can actually purchase and invest in the Boss Suite itself. It is an investment because you're investing in your educational skill set. I like to use the analogy of a trade school. A trade school would teach you a specific skill without all the unnecessary other subjects that you might have to mandatory take in college, right? The trade school gets right to the point, and once they give you your training, hey, they promise you that most of the trade schools even promise you that they'll give you a job on your way out. But now it's been my experience from going to a trade school and from several others that I know that it's not all what it may seem at first, because most often you're still going to be doing some serious job hunting. It isn't like that. And then not every job accepts the particular certification that trade school gives. That's another thing that I personally ran into. Spent weeks in a trade school trying to get a job in that particular field, only to find out that those particular jobs I was after didn't accept certification from that type of school, from a trade school. That was not the type of certification. It's all technical. But I mean, to say you spent weeks and weeks and boom, and it was like for nothing. That's just a bummer there. And now you could also look at it like a university. University level, a little more intense, a little more subjects, a little more courses. Of course, way longer and extremely far more expensive. I'm sure you've heard some of the stats on that. Most people who graduate from college and do get a degree rarely get a job that degree was actually for, and then they're still paying for that student loan like 10, 20 years later after they've graduated and gotten their degree, still trying to pay off that loan. And a lot of them didn't even start off in the field that they got the degree for. That's so sad and really kind of disgusting in a way, and very disturbing that things are like that. But when you come into the Boss Suite, you're going to get exact trainings for modern day time. This is going to avoid you having to worry about the so-called AI takeover. You'll be right in step, right in line. That's why you're going to want to purchase the Boss Suite. And it's for one simple price. I also have an 11-day masterclass, goes into a little more details on certain key modules just to get you a little bit more familiar. But we're going to go over that right now, as a matter of fact. But you're welcome to come take the free masterclass. It's delivered via as an e-course, so via your email. You'll get one lesson a day through your email. Okay. All right. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take a look inside the Boss Suite over. And this is the membership. It is set in a classroom learning type, a virtual classroom learning type environment. So this is the Boss Suite here. It's a membership over on the school platform, but it's a private membership. You can't get into it unless you've made the investment. Now, you can go to school and see that there's something called the Boss Suite, but you'll never be able to look on the inside unless you've made the investment, unless you've paid the tuition fee, which is very nominal, very nominal. Okay, now let's take a brief look at the classrooms here. You see those are the welcome modules, meet the creators. There's affiliate module, Start Like a Vault, a digital vault, which has other products, digital products that you can actually sell if you choose. That's not the Boss Suite. They're just digital products that you can sell. You'll be given the rights to them. You'll be taught how to set them up and all that good stuff. So if nothing else, you could sell some of these products that are listed in the digital vault and start earning like that. That's one way. We have the systems. There's an automation systems that's optional, where you can have all kind of emails and all kind of sales pages set up for you. And the emails go out for a whole year. That's an awesome service there. Now, for the basic setup, if you just want to get out the door rolling, like selling Boss Suite, for example, they do that for free. They'll set that up for you for free if that's something you want to do. But that's not something you have to do, because there's so many other lessons in here that contains other income generation techniques and tactics and skills. So, you don't have to sell the Boss Suite. I do it as an affiliate because, one, I see the exceptional value it provides. I see how in-depth the training is. And two, it's a nice commission structure that they set up. They set up a commission structure where you can earn like $500. I mean, an average of $500, and that's pretty good. And that's at no additional expense to the purchaser. That's just something Boss Suite set up. And I'm thankful for Madison Haddon for putting this together and offering opportunities like that to anyone. I mean, anyone who chooses. Anyone who chooses. You can learn all GPT lessons, how to use content, how to use Canva. A lot of people would like to know how to use Canva. Storytelling strategies for people who are not sure, how to maybe talk and how to maybe make sales. One of the best ways is through storytelling. We have full modules in that. You can see, I just wanted to show you what one of the modules look like on the inside. We'll also take a look at some other modules too. Let's see. See, there's tons of lessons. That's just the first page. Let's go to the second page. I'm just showing you here. Mindset things as well. Thinking like a boss. How to integrate businesses. How to become the virtual assistant module. That's a pretty good module there. How to become a virtual assistant, what do you got to do, different opportunities, VA opportunities that are built inside here, and how to price your services. They'll teach you how to do certain things, then set you up with the opportunity to putting yourself up as a virtual assistant, setting up your own private virtual assistant office, so to speak, where people will pay you to accomplish certain things online that they may not be skilled at. Think places like Fiverr and things of that nature, and Skillshare and places like that, where people hire other people to do things online. Well, you could be doing that as well. And we'll teach you everything, how to do it, how to become that expert, all the step-by-step. You will acquire the skills and then even help you set it up so that you get paid. All of this is inside here. We got the UGC revamp. UGC is basically just user-generated content. where people are just posting videos and getting brand deals. And they're not posting them to YouTube or social media sites. They're posting videos and giving them, letting certain brands see them. And then brands are like giving these average everyday people like $350, $700, $200 just for a video they made showing them using that brand's product. And not only does this module teach you step by step, but it also shows you what companies to pitch, what are the best brands to look for who usually have a faster approval rate, and all those things of that nature. I'll let you, you might can hear.
Okay, so your Billo video pitch was approved. What's next? Okay, now you need to set up your portfolio, or your profile. You're going to upload your video examples. So you want to add at least 3 video examples, and these videos will appear for brands alongside your pitch. And this increases your chance of getting selected. Just go to your profile, My Video Pitch, and upload your videos there. Once you're in the app, you'll be able to see where to upload these more. The more, the better, guys. If you have
See, it's very down-to-earth type style teachings in a classroom that you're going to be taught with. This is the type of experience you can expect from within the Boss Suite. There's even the latest module here, Pet UGC. This one is very interesting because there's a lot of people who are doing user-generated content, but their pets, their dog or their cat, or in some cases even their bird, is the star of the video. They're not even in the video. It's their pet that's in the video using different pet products. And this module goes into extreme details, how to set that up and get going with doing user-generated content with starring your pet. So many people are getting brand deals through that way. There's another module here, look, on how to do Amazon reviews. Now, I'm talking about just making reviews on and putting them on Amazon for different products and different things, and then Amazon is going to pay you for your video. So simple. These things are so simple for you to do, folks. You do this at home, and you don't need any professional cameras. In fact, these type of opportunities would prefer you to have regular type stuff. They want it to look very authentic. They want it to be authentic, like a person just at their house using a product like they would on any other day if there were not a camera there. See, that's how they want it to look. So this is not going to involve you having to get all kind of fancy equipment and all that stuff. How to work on Etsy. I know some of you have been interested in exactly how can I put some of my stuff on Etsy. You might have stuff at your house, or you might be just make different homemade products and whatnot. And you've heard about this Etsy thing. Well, how do you actually get in there? How do you set the Etsy up? How do you upload your products? How do you get paid through Etsy? What do you do to get customers to your Etsy store? That is what this module is going to go all into. I just wanted to show you some of the different things, how to create your own course. This is an awesome one here because, hey, digital products are the bomb because you can have an unlimited amount of digital products. You don't have to store anything in your garage or in your attic, right? Digital products you can sell infinitely, right? And this is how you go about creating like a course. You might have a special knowledge on something, or you might go and learn about something and then want to create a course about it because it's just so awesome, right? So this will teach you all the ins and outs about doing that, as far as even as how to make sales with it. How to get your first customers once you have created your course. I just wanted to show you the insides. We even have a credit course, which I thought was a cool thing to put inside. I mean, how to improve your credit, what's credit all about, how to talk to the banks, how to handle low loans and whatnot, what to do to simply build the credit and to clear debts that you may already have. It's just awesome, the amount that's put into the Boss Suite. Now, any one of these courses could be anywhere from $997 on up, but currently the Boss Suite is only $597. That's it. But you're getting all of these courses. You're getting all of these courses. That's the second page. There's more being added. There's going to be a third page, I can assure you, because we're always adding different newer modules to continue giving you more and more online income generation skills. I want to go to the members because, not the members, but the community section. It's where everybody kind of asks each other questions, inspire one another, and there's all our major announcements there. But I want to go to testimonials and just let you see for yourself some of the testimonials. You'll see. She just published her first color book on Amazon KDP. She learned it through the Boss Suite of the Amazon KDP module. Got approved for the Amazon Associate Program. Just started a letter writing in February and already cashed out $300. She said, I was honestly a little skeptical at first, but oh my God, I'm so excited about this. I mean, letter writing, what's that all about, right? Got to come inside the Boss Suite and find out how people make money writing letters. I know, right? Sounds bizarre, but all real. $3,500 a day. $3,500 day. Wow. Wow. Look, Laura says she's only 15 days into her journey ever since investing in Boss Suite and already got approved for her first 2 brand deals after going through that user-generated content module that I just showed you. Only 15 days in, she got 2 brand deals. 2 brand deals, just like that. And again, she didn't submit videos across all kind of social media platforms and did the whole YouTube SEO algorithm and tried to get likes and all of that crap. She didn't do none of that. None of that. Made a few videos at her house, showing her using a product, and boom. 2 companies were like, hey, we'll pay you a few $100. Can you make some more videos like that? We just want the rights to use the video for our advertisement. You ain't got to do nothing. Just make that couple more videos like that. We'll keep paying you. That's what user-generated content is. Definitely going to want to go through that UGC course. It's really real now. This lady is selling coloring books. No doubt through the Amazon KDP Pet UGC course. Wow. Look, she said, Tashira says, I cannot get over all the attention he's already getting. And the he she's talking about is her dog. Her dog is making her money. All because she invested the $597 into Boss Suite and went through the pet user-generated content course. I'm telling you, this is it. Naomi, 37K in March. Now, results are not typical. Naomi is obviously, she's hitting it hard and hitting it strong. No doubt, I'm pretty sure she's reselling Boss like what I'm doing because that's an excellent way, an excellent additional but optional opportunity. But hey, she's making 37K, so for her, I don't think it's that optional. Okay, it's full stream ahead for her, right? And it's optional, though. It is optional. You know, a lot of other digital courses, marketing courses, and so-called all-in-one software, you'll get them only to realize their biggest pitch is for you to resell that thing. That's it. You're reselling a thing to make money to other people so they can resell that same thing so they can make money by selling it to other people so they can resell the same. Come on, you don't want to build no hamster wheel, right? You don't want to get involved with something that's just a hamster wheel. Boss Suite is far more than that. She said this lady, Tyler, says she sold 18 of her very first published product. Wow. She's made over 18K. Just published her first, another Kindle KDP coloring book. Wow. 8,503 months. Another win in the pet user-generated content. I'm telling you, that pet UGC course is changing people's lives because all they're doing is recording their dog doing stuff. And brands are like, hey, I'll pay you for that video. I'm telling you, this is real. You got to come on in and invest in the Boss Suite. $7K in her first full month. Landed the first user-generated content job. 15 UGC brand deals in 6 weeks. People are winning. People are winning. They're winning. Look at that. It just goes on and on. She made $1,084 in a TikTok live, faceless. Did a TikTok live and never showed her face. Never showed her face. What? You mean you can do that? You can make money without having... You can make a video and the video will make you money, but you don't have to show your face? Huh? Yes. But you got to invest in the Boss Suite to find out. And the best place to invest in the Boss Suite, folks, at moderndayincome.com. Not only because I've set it up in the way you see on the screen here, not only because I even offer you a 11-day masterclass, but also at moderndayincome.com, you'll see something down here called Business Funding Links and Alternative Income Opportunities. I've included this on the page for those who might need it, may be interested. When you click on the button, see how the button does? You click on that particular button and it drops down with some choices. These 2 links that you see here is if you're a business, if you already have a business, talking about a brick and mortar shop somewhere, some type of beauty salon, some barber shop, mechanic shop, or a convenience store, grocery store, auto shop, or something that you already got going, and you might need a little business capital, and you went to the banks and they told you no. You might didn't have the type of collateral they needed, or you might have didn't generate just the amount of income they were satisfied with. Maybe your credit score was just a little too low for those banks and they told you no. A lot of banks are saying no, especially in this particular economic climate. But what I got here is 2 different alternative funding companies that will give you that shot that your business needed. They'll give you the funds. The first one, from $2,000 to $2 million, they'll fund it. And another thing about this, the second one is from $10K to $5 million. And the great thing about both of these options is you'll just fill out a brief little form for your business and it'll immediately tell you what you'll qualify for. And if for some reason you don't qualify, because let me tell you, oh my God, the requirements for qualifying for loan or for funding with both of these are nowhere near as complicated as what you got to deal with banks. And as a matter of fact, most of the companies that are going through these 2 resources here, they're getting funded within like a week. Some within 72 hours. It all depends on how fast you can upload your information to them. It's how fast they'll give you the money. They'll put it in your business checking account within 72 hours. I'm telling you, this is real. I provide 2 different ones because they have slightly different funding limits, as you can see, and their refunding resources are both different, and slightly different requirements here and there, depending on your type of business. So I offered 2 different ones to be able to cover all bases, right? I included that right there, right here on Modern Day Income. Also got some other helpful links. I got an opportunity here where you can set up your own affiliate store where you'll be selling brand name products. But this particular option here, this particular service will totally sit back. While you sit back, it'll totally build your whole online store featuring the products you want. I'm talking about physical products that are going to ship out to people without you having to buy the darn inventory. Let me repeat that. I don't think you understood me. Without you having to buy any inventory. And they will drop ship it directly. You just pick what you want to sell. You say, I want this in my store. Okay. I want to sell sofas. Okay. I want to sell the latest chef pan. Okay. I want to sell I want to sell 70-inch flat screen TVs. Okay. I want to sell the newest phones, smartphones. Okay. You just upload it to your store and it'll ship right to the customer. They build the store completely for you. It's awesome. I just wanted to show you those things. This is only at moderndayincome.com. Now, back to the Boss Suite. For those who go ahead and make that $597 investment, I have a special bonus that I'm including. Out of all the different income streams Boss Suite has, there is one that it doesn't have. There's one that's not included, and it has to do with making your own software and then charging a monthly fee for people and businesses to use your software. Well, what I'm going to give you is access to a training that's going to show you exactly how to build a software platform that you can sell as a service. You know, they call it SaaS nowadays, SaaS, SaaS, software as a service. Some of you may have heard that term. Well, that's what SaaS means. And we're going to teach you exactly how to do it. Now, before you start tripping in your head, well, isn't that complicated? I got to know coding. I got to know computing. I got to be like a whiz kid to do something like that, right? Wrong answer. No, you don't. Because today we have the power of AI, and we're going to show you how to use it to your ability to build that software, and not just build the software, but even find out which software would even be worth building, what to charge for it, how to get paid for it. It's going to set up the sales pages for you once it builds the actual software and all that good stuff. Tell you how to sell it and everything. You won't need to know a single thing about coding. You won't need to know nothing about computing. You're just going to learn step by step. Believe me, this is real. You know software sells. Software is multi-millions of dollar business. It's time for you to get in. And too many regular folks just like you are getting involved. Now it's your turn. So join the Boss Suite over at moderndayincome.com. Once I've verified your purchase, your investment, I'm going to send you direct access to that training on selling software without needing to know how to code. It's so awesome. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful time we live in, folks. And I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And by all means, if you found anything useful, I implore you to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be showing you more and more here, but you know, I want you to be in the know of how to make modern day income. So you'll be up with the times and you'll have a skill set that'll make you confident in the oncoming days. You'll be confident in knowing that your future is secured because you have the skills to make money. All right? Peace and light. Everything's going to be all right. Remember to come on and invest now. Claim that bonus at moderndayincome.com. And always remember, stay focused.